Under a fiery orange sky, the central city writhes in chaos. A massive red energy nexus tears through the clouds, signaling the rise of chaos. Cyborg unleashes a devastating sonic blast. Zatanna casts a mystical shield. Shazam descends, crackling with lightning. Attacks converge on the energy nexus, creating a dazzling spectacle of light and power. The heroes stand united, ready to confront the impending threat. United front. The city thrives with life, a symphony of motion and sound under the vast sky. A red energy nexus materializes ominously above the city, casting a sinister glow over the skyline. The city trembles as the nexus expands, plunging the sky into a dark, foreboding red. The Nexus Lord emerges, a towering figure in crimson armor, energy crackling around him. Buildings collapse as he descends, destruction echoing through the city. Explosions and collapsing structures fill the air, a symphony of destruction. Amidst the chaos, Cyborg, Zatanna, and Shazam stand frozen, disbelief etched on their faces as they confront the Nexus Lord. A silent exchange passes between them, a shared understanding of the immense danger they face. Cyborg's voice cuts through the tension. "What is that thing?" Zatanna responds, her voice laced with uncertainty. "I've never seen anything like it." Shazam's youthful bravado surfaces. "We have to do something." Amidst the chaos, Cyborg analyzes the Nexus Lord's energy signature. Zatanna prepares a protective spell, her eyes shining with determination. Shazam gathers his strength, the air crackling around him. The sounds of their powers charging fill the air as they prepare for battle. Nexus Lord floats above the city, unleashing waves of red energy that crackle through the air. Civilians scream, running in terror as the city falls into chaos. Cyborg stands defiant, unleashing blue sonic blasts against the encroaching red energy waves. The clash of energies erupts in a dazzling spectacle, shockwaves tearing through the city streets. Amidst the chaos, Zatanna chants, her voice resonating with power. A golden spell barrier materializes, shielding fleeing citizens from impending doom. Red energy strikes the barrier, testing its limits as it flickers under the assault. Shazam summons a blinding bolt of lightning, striking Nexus Lord with divine force. The lightning illuminates Shazam's unwavering resolve as he defends his city. Nexus Lord staggers, momentarily overwhelmed, but his eyes blaze with renewed fury. Amidst the chaos of collapsing buildings and twisted metal, Cyborg, Zatanna, and Shazam move with practiced precision. Energy blasts sear the ground, the air thick with the smell of ozone and pulverized stone. The very fabric of reality seems to unravel around them. Central City's skyline explodes with neon, a battleground of light and shadow. Cyborg stands silhouetted against the cityscape, his cybernetic enhancements pulsing with power. A high-tech drone awakens, its sensors sweeping the city in search of Nexus Lord. The air crackles with anticipation as Cyborg prepares to confront Nexus Lord. High above Central City, Zatanna stands resolute on a rooftop, her hands raised to the sky as she prepares to unleash a powerful arcane spell. Glowing runes materialize around Zatanna, pulsating with mystical energy as she chants in a forgotten tongue. Her eyes burn with focused intensity, channeling the raw power of magic against the encroaching darkness of Nexus Lord. The wind howls around her, carrying the echoes of her incantation as the city holds its breath. Shazam descends from the heavens, a thunderous arrival shaking the very streets of Central City. The ground trembles beneath Shazam as his eyes blaze with righteous fury. Muscles tensed, Shazam surveys the chaos, ready to unleash his superhuman strength. Civilians scream and scatter, the streets becoming a stage for an impending battle. Under the cloak of a stormy night, Shazam commands the heavens, unleashing a furious tempest upon Central City. The sky splits open as Shazam cries out. For Central City, bolts of electricity tear through the darkness, briefly illuminating the city's skyline in a dazzling display of power. In the depths of the high-tech hideout, Nexus Lord levitates ominously, enveloped by pulsating energy. Cyborg fights desperately, fingers flying across the console as he hacks into Nexus Lord's energy source. Almost there, Cyborg mutters, the console sparking as he breaches the final firewalls. Zatanna stands on a rooftop, chanting in reverse Latin. Egnid, Otni 8, Stroll Suxon. A magical chain materializes, snaking towards Nexus Lord's location. The chain binds Nexus Lord, restricting his movements with an ethereal glow. Zatanna strains, her eyes glowing with magical energy as she maintains the binding. The Nexus Lord writhes in agony as the bindings tighten, his power faltering. "You cannot contain me!" he roars, his voice strained with desperation. The room trembles as his energy wanes, the pulsating fields dimming around him.
Hey, Epic Warriors. I'm your guide from the Epic Odyssey Hub. Our team battles tirelessly to bring you these legendary adventures. Every clash, every hero's journey is crafted with heart. If this epic tale fires you up, smash that like button to fuel our quest. Subscribe to join the fight, and drop a comment with your favorite moment. Your support powers our next epic. Let's conquer the cosmos together. Thanks, heroes.
The heart of Central City pulses with life as people stride along the bustling streets. Without warning, a surge of red energy explodes, plunging the city into chaos. The camera focuses on the epicenter of the eruption, hinting at the Nexus Lord's unseen presence. Cyborg stands amidst the chaos, his cybernetic arm sparking violently as red energy surges through him. He cries out in confusion and pain. "What is this?" Zatanna, surprised by the sudden attack, swiftly summons a magical shield to safeguard the innocent. With intense focus, Zatanna chants an incantation, her magical shield deflecting the crimson energy. "By the power of Amethyst, I command this chaos to cease." Shazam is caught mid-flight as a sudden energy wave strikes, his eyes burning crimson. "What's happening to me?" Shazam cries out, disoriented and in pain. Cyborg stands before a wall of glowing tech, his cybernetic eye dissecting lines of code. Zatanna sits nearby, tracing arcane symbols in a massive spellbook, her voice a hushed murmur of incantations. Shazam leans against the wall, cracking a joke, his attempt to lighten the heavy atmosphere. The team gathers around the holographic table, the city map shimmering with strategic possibilities. Cyborg pinpoints the epicenter of the threat. Nexus Lord's energy signature is spiking in this sector. Zatanna warns of impending doom. His magic is disrupting the city's ley lines. If we don't stop him, the consequences could be catastrophic. Shazam proposes a bold plan. Suggest a direct assault while using my powers to create a diversion. The city skyline glitters with a million lights as Cyborg scans the horizon. "Hess at the old power plant," Cyborg reports, his voice firm. Zatanna warns. "Hess preparing something big," Shazam declares. "Then let's not keep him waiting." In a dimly lit alley of Central City, rain slicks the grimy pavement, reflecting the neon glow of the city above. Cyborg, a fusion of man and machine, intensely tinkers with a complex device amidst the downpour. Sparks erupt as Cyborg welds components, the air crackling with raw energy. Shazam stands beside Cyborg, channeling godlike power. Bolts of lightning crackle and converge, energizing the device with raw power. In the alley, Zatanna chants, her hands dance with arcane power as she empowers the Nexus disruptor with shimmering magic. A beam of crimson energy erupts from the shadows as the Nexus Lord appears, distorting the air with his menacing presence. The red energy clashes violently with Shazam's lightning and Zatanna's magic, unleashing a chaotic explosion of light and force. The Nexus disruptor flickers amidst the chaos, its fate hanging in the balance. A disruptor device detonates high above Central City, unleashing an eerie blue light that engulfs the night. The city trembles as shock waves ripple outward. Buildings crumble, and debris rains down in a scene of utter chaos. Panic grips the streets as the sudden disaster unfolds, disorienting and terrifying. Nexus Lord reels through the ravaged streets, the explosions force leaving him disoriented. The ground trembles violently beneath him, threatening to bring him to his knees. Cyborg emerges, his metallic form gleaming ominously in the eerie blue light. With cold precision, he unleashes a devastating blast towards an unseen foe. Shazam soars through the sky, lightning crackling from his fingertips. He strikes the disruptor device with a surge of energy, attempting to disable it. Zatanna appears, chanting an incantation. With a flick of her wrist, she banishes a wave of energy, creating a protective barrier around a group of civilians. Her movements are graceful and precise, her magic a beacon of hope amidst the chaos. The Central City skyline emerges from the darkness, bathed in the first light of dawn. Nexus Lord dissolves into a chaotic vortex of red energy. The vortex pulses with unstable power as the words Nexus down flash on the screen. Cyborg stands tall, his metallic body gleaming under the sun, a subtle smile hinting at triumph. Zatanna smiles, relief washing over her face as a magical aura shimmers around her. On screen, the words "magic prevails" appear, solidifying the victory. Shazam stands tall on the rooftop, a beacon of hope against the rising sun. Hope endures, flashes across the screen, a promise etched in light.